Hey guys, what's up? My name is Justin or Prez, and welcome to another episode of NHL Be a Pro. This will be pretty close to episode, I would say 50, because the one video I haven't uploaded just yet. I'm recording it before that. It's episode 48. So this will be episode 49. So the next episode will be episode 50. And we're facing off against Montreal and Carolina in the episode. In this episode, we're facing off against Florida and Tampa Bay. And then episode 51 will be our last video before the playoffs start. And we are currently second place. We're 2 points behind Ottawa regarding the standings, but that doesn't matter. We're here to focus on us. We're here to focus on our career. We need to get. I want to try to get 2 more points. You guys see here. We minimize the face cam here. We just need 2 more points for 75 points. I want to get 75 points. We played 76 games. We're getting pretty close. But anyways, I'll see you guys when we get in the ice and get this thing started, and hopefully we come out with a win against Florida. As you guys know, Florida has been kicking our butt this season. We haven't won one game against them. Tonight is the night that we actually get a win against Florida. So let's do it. Let's hop on the ice and get this thing started. All right, guys. As you guys see there, recent games 5-4, 1-0, and obviously our last game we lost against them. We haven't won one game against them this season. Not even one. So we definitely need to come out with a win. It would be wonderful if we actually come out with a win at their home ice, actually. So, also, the Four Nations has finished. By the time you guys are watching this video, it's been, like I said that in the past couple of videos regarding me talking about the Four Nations tournament and everything like that. I told you guys it would be all over by the time that video will go up and be talking about it. But congratulations to Team Canada for absolutely pulling off one of the biggest nerve-wracking games I've watched in quite a while. And I see a lot of people have enjoyed watching the Four Nations, and hopefully there'll be 5 nations. Like I said in the previous video, I'm hoping that we get to see other countries represented in the next coming years. When I think it should be replaced. I think All-Star Weekend should be replaced with that tournament. I heard like I forget which player talked about it. But regarding that tournament and having people play it every single year for like a week, there's a huge risk of getting them injured. And already a couple of NHL players have already been injured from that tournament. I think a couple on Team Canada, a couple in the States, couple from, I think, like every country, well, the 4 countries that played, 4 nations that played, they already got injured. Like somewhere, like 1 or 2 players got injured between the teams and stuff like that. So, it probably won't happen every year. It'll probably happen like every other year. I would like to see it every other year. I think that's a good, like, time length in between. And obviously, there's a lot of players that should have been on Team Canada that weren't on Team Canada. There should have been a lot of players that have been on Team Sweden, Finland, US, like all around. There should have been players on both teams. There should have been some players replaced by other players. But anyways, Canada pulled off the win in OT. And, of course, McJesus, or McDavid, has just absolutely just left it, like, sat in the middle of the ice, literally sat in the middle of the ice, and you've probably seen this already and probably hear a lot of people even still talking about it and stuff like that, but I want to get my opinions on it and tell you guys my opinions on it, because, I don't know, I'd like to. But anyways, the one player you shouldn't leave open, especially in front of the net. I think anywhere on the ice, you shouldn't leave him open, because anywhere he can pick up speed and be gone in like half a second, you don't even realize it. You're just turning around just to realize he's already down on the ice. You don't leave McDavid open like that. You don't leave him open like that. That's absolutely ridiculous to leave him open right in the middle of the net. Literally right in the middle. Nice clean shot. The shot that he probably practiced as a kid for hours and hours and hours on every single day. Just like every other legendary hockey player that came before him. Like you don't leave that type of player in front of the net, wide open, and they just left him wide open. And then Marner threw the greatest pass ever to McDavid, and McDavid just topped it, top corner. Like, I know Matthews was pretty close of blocking that puck and blocking that pass, and that could have probably changed the outcome of it. Obviously, it probably would change the outcome of it because he probably would have blocked the puck, but oh, right there. But anyways, they practiced that play actually. That type of play right there that they did, they actually practiced that. Marner knew the puck was coming to him, so he stayed in that corner. He knew it was coming to him. He knew. So he stayed in that corner, the puck to him. The puck bounced off his skate, went to his stick. Perfectly planned. And then they just leave McDavid just wide open in front of the net, which that's one of the players you don't leave wide open in front of the net. Another player you don't leave open in front of the net is Sidney Crosby. As you guys know, Sidney Crosby's practiced his shot, like as a kid, every single day, shooting the washing machine. Do you think McDavid and Sidney Crosby is going to miss that type of shot when they have it wide open like that? No, they're not going to miss that at all. It's going to go in. And McDavid scored the Four Nations Gold tournament goal, and Sidney Crosby scored the golden goal for Team Canada in the Olympics. So they got nicknames now for them, obviously. Like every other hockey Canadian or hockey legend has come up as a nickname regarding them and cementing their history, cementing their image a little bit more into Canadian hockey history than anything else. So, but like, I as a defenseman. Like, as a defenseman who plays defense in hockey, you can't leave that type of player open for a moment. Like, for a moment at a time, you can't leave him open like that. That was way too open. And I don't know what was going on in Matthews' head. As long as he, like, if he was tired or, like, he was just tired on the ice, like, playing the whole game at high capacity like they did. Like, this game between Canada and the US is probably, I see numbers, it was like 9.2 million people watched it on ESPN. Obviously we don't have ESPN here in Canada. Well, we do, but mostly Canadians watch like SportsCenter, Sportsnet or TSN or CBC and stuff like that. So mostly watch Canadian Canadian sports broadcasts, obviously. But yeah, so really 9.2 million people watched the game. It's absolutely insane. And I know people were watching it from like Mexico, and like Mexico was cheering on Canada for, you know, what's going on in the political world right now. Won't talk about it because I like to keep politics out of my videos, just because like I feel like playing video games and watching somebody else play video games, it's kind of an escape from real life and kind of jumping into a world that doesn't seem like it has problems. You know what I mean? Like, it seems like it doesn't have problems and everything seems normal, pretty much. But yeah, I like to keep it out. But anyways, obviously people I think it was like mostly Canadians in Mexico, like on vacation, watching the game, and then obviously people in the restaurant, and people are just decided to gravitate towards probably one of the biggest games in hockey history. I say one of them because the golden goal was the 2012 Olympics was pretty big, especially in Canada. It was absolutely massive. I believe, like, it was absolutely. That was one of the most nerve-wracking games I watched also back in the day. 2012 Olympics was a hell of a game to watch, I tell you that. And it kind of gave me the same feeling. You know, you get nervous about something, like you get that kind of like nervous feeling in your stomach, kind of almost like. It's weird. It's weird to describe, but I think I described it actually pretty well there. But anyways, I had that feeling the entire game. When Canada went up, my anxiety went down, and then when Americans tied it back up, my anxiety went back up. Because like as a Canadian, I want Team Canada to win, obviously, and that probably goes for America. They want America to win, obviously. So, like I don't gripe about that. I don't get mad about that. Americans cheering for Americans, Canadians cheering for Canadians. That's fine. You cheer for the country that you want to cheer for, or the country that you're a part of, and stuff like that. So, I completely understand. But, like, as a Canadian and having this as our sport at the end of the day and then winning this is huge. Especially in Canada right now, we kind of needed this. Like, we kind of needed this win a little bit. So, but anyways. We need to focus on this game. We're up by 1. It's already the third period. I've been talking nonstop, and it's 11 minutes into the video. That's good. I'm actually talking the entire game. That means there's less jump cuts, less video editing, and faster video to get done. But I'm already a video ahead, so I can just take my time. I've been playing a lot of last night. Let me tell you guys, last night I played Call of Duty Black Ops 6 for, I think I started playing around like 11, then I stopped playing around 4. That's the longest I ever played Call of Duty for, and just because like I finally got, I know I've been mostly focusing on like ranking up and leveling up as fast as possible. I didn't focus on getting camos for guns or anything like that. If I got them naturally as I'm going through, that is completely fine. But when I was playing, I realized, oh crap, I'm one gun away from getting gold on 7 weapons, and you need 7 weapons to unlock diamond. Of course, you need to do the challenge for the diamond camos, obviously, but I was like one gun away. I was like, fine, I'll finish it off. The AK was the closest, and I gotta say, the AK in that game for me, at least, worst gun ever. Also, I feel like if you're trying to do like a challenge in a game, or you're trying to do something in the game that the game wants you to do, and you're like a 5, or like you're a couple, like, just say, well, you guys might not understand the call if you guys don't play Call of Duty, but you need headshots to unlock the camos. Or you need to unlock gold. You need to get 100 headshots and then complete some challenges before you get the gold. But you need 100 headshots with the weapon. I feel like every game does this. I don't know what it is, but I feel like every game does this, where you only need like a couple more like points or a couple more headshots. It takes you the longest to try to get those headshots or get those couple points, right? It takes you like forever. It feels like it takes forever because you're mostly focusing on that. If you're not focusing on it, then you get it right away. But if you're focusing on something you're trying to get, it takes me forever for some reason. It feels like it takes me forever. But anyways, we finally won against Florida. We won against our biggest rivals. I think I'm going to name that this video. I'm going to write it down before we start the second one. Yeah, but anyways, it feels like it takes much longer than it needs to be. But yeah, anyways, it sucks. But anyways, we're gonna jump into game 2 here. I'll see you guys when we get in the ice. And yeah, I know I wasn't really into that game against Florida. But hopefully we can actually get a point or two in this one. But anyways, I'll see you guys when we get in the ice and get it started. Before we get the second game started, I want to let you guys know I do have a Discord server that shares all NHL news with trades, free agencies, stuff like that, and also EA Sports news when it comes down to NHL or EA Sports in general. So if you want to keep up to date on trades, trade rumors, free agencies, EA Sports news, all that stuff, make sure you guys head over to my Discord. Here's the link in the video if you guys want to join up. And as we if we actually hit 100 members on the Discord, or 200 members, we're going to be doing a giveaway. So I'll be doing a giveaway when we hit 100 members and 200 members. So every 100 members, I'll be doing a giveaway. So if you guys want to join the Discord and possibly win something, make sure you guys click the link down below. It'll be in my link tree, but also you guys can follow the URL on screen if you guys want to do that. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the rest of the video. All right, guys, we're taking the last 3 victories against Lightning. Hopefully we come out with another victory and beat them 4 straight. If we don't, that's fine, because Florida tried to beat us 4 straight and we beat them. So if you lose this one, that's fine. Who's getting a penalty? Who's getting a penalty? Austin Matthews. Oh, is he mad about the Four Nations tournament still? Oh, man. Just imagine the locker room after that. Like, imagine all the Canadian players that played on the Four Nations and the U.S. players, and they have to go back playing with each other on the ice on the same team. Just imagine the locker room. Jeez. That's got to be tough. Walking back into the locker room and then having all the Canadians, like, I imagine Mitch Marner walking in with the gold medal around his neck. I don't know. I just imagine that. He probably didn't do that, but I imagine that he's just walking in with a gold medal, because I think people in like Toronto don't like think he's a good enough player. But man, he threw a hell of a pass to Connor McDavid to win the Four Nations. So, oh, there we go. Here we go. Matthews with the shot and no goal. Just like the Four Nations. I'm kidding. All right, I'll stop. It's all jokes. It's all jokes. But anyways, you just imagine Marner walking in with a gold medal around his chest. Walking in the locker room with William Nylander there. Austin Matthews walking in with a gold medal. It's got to be a hell of a feeling. It's got to be a hell of a feeling. And just imagine the relationship now with them. Jeez. And I think, too, like, I think I heard, like, I don't know if it was just true or not. But they got, like, they split up on the lines. Now, I'm recording this the 24th of February. So, I don't know. I think they had a game tonight. So, maybe the Leaf fans could tell me in the comments down below if there's a Leaf fan watching. Did they end up on different lines just because of the Four Nations? That's what I heard. But I don't believe it, because, like, the Toronto media is, like, Toronto media is ruthless when it comes down to it. And they'll say stuff in the media that's not true just to get clicks on their news articles. So they got every other YouTuber too. They do clickbait. So news has been doing that. Like, the newspaper and everything's been doing that forever. And nobody complains about it. But everybody complains about clickbait on YouTube. Oh, man. But anyways, let's see what we can do here. We're down by 1. Like I said, if Tampa wins this one, I don't mind. But obviously we like to win the game and keep winning. Oh, I forgot to check the standing, because we were 2 points behind Ottawa, and we won that game against Florida. I'm wondering if we are tied with Florida, or we're tied with Ottawa, or are we actually ahead of Ottawa and they lost the game? Because Ottawa seems pretty strong, so we probably have to face them in the playoffs at one time. So hopefully we actually can beat them. Because I keep on saying Florida. Ottawa seems a pretty strong team in this game for some reason. Don't know why, but not in real life. I don't know how they're doing in real life. But there you go. Oh, man, I kind of wish he passed it. Oh, there we go. Ah, I thought we still had it. Nope, we lost it. All right, let's see what we can do here. Second period, down by 1. They only got 2 shots. We got 7, and we got no goals. You gotta be kidding me. Like, come on. And we got hit right there, and we lost the puck. Great job. Great job. But regarding the Four Nations tournament, I heard a lot of feedback saying people loved it, and people would love to see more of it next year. So hopefully the NHL listens, and hopefully Gary Bettman says, "Holy crap, I can make tons of money from this," and says we're gonna do it every other year or every year. I think every year will be a little too much for the players, because like they're gonna play their heart out. They played their heart out. Every single nation of the Four Nations tournament played their heart out, and they weren't acting like it was an all-star game. They were acting like it's life on the line type of game, and that's the type of hockey that people love to see. Now, I feel bad for the hockey fans coming into it now, and then watching a standard game of hockey, and not like tournament play or playoff hockey, because playoff hockey is different than regular season hockey. Don't know what it is, but it feels different. And in the playoff hockey, you play your heart out. You play have a broken jaw, or like you took a puck to the face and you're still playing. You get back onto the bench, you get some stitches, you come back and you play. In the regular season, player would just leave and not come back. Like, I'm gonna take a rest. It's the regular season. Don't really care. But during this tournament, every nation played their heart out. Every nation. We have props. Give them props for not treating it like an all-star game. Because I think more people are invested now into hockey than ever before. And it's huge growth for the sport. That's awesome. And hopefully I gain some new viewers from it. Maybe they're getting into NHL and they just bought NHL and they see Be a Pro and they want to watch some Be a Pro series and stuff like that. So hopefully they discover one of my videos. I'm pretty rampant in the Be a Pro pretty much. That's pretty much all I do on the channel actually, is just Be a Pro. Oh man, that's my whole identity on YouTube, is just Be a Pro. Be a Pro. Even when other YouTubers, they upload a video once a week or once every month, they upload 2 videos of Be a Pro like every other month. And I'm here uploading every other day Be a Pro. I've been doing this since NHL 15. I've been doing Be a Pro since NHL 15, and I'll be still doing it. I absolutely love this game mode. I want to see some more from this game mode, obviously. And I would love to see some more innovation in this game mode regarding everything. Like, I keep on mentioning 2K has like this story mode. I don't know if they have it anymore because I haven't played 2K, well, NBA 2K in quite some time. But I believe they have like the story mode where you play a certain character, right? You play a certain character, then you get to choose if you want to continue on with that character throughout your NBA career. I feel like that's what EA should do, or NHL should do, regarding this game. Another one is great. F1 did this with their games. Codemasters did it with this game. And Codemasters is part of EA now, so maybe they could work together in this. But they had this in F1, where you play a story mode, and it's separate from career mode. Like, it's separate. But I think in F1, you get to choose the option if you want to continue that career or not. I don't know. I forget. It's been some time since I played the F1 story mode. I might be getting like the NBA 2K mixed up with the F1. But I know in 2K NBA, the one I played, you play the story mode, and you go through like college and stuff like that, and it's part of like your college thing. And I can see this for NHL, where you start off as a young player playing in the OHL or technically the CHL, the Canadian Hockey League, or the Quebec Major Juniors. Either one, and you kind of like play a certain amount of games, and there's a story behind each one, and you have a rival, and then your rival gets drafted to a different team, and you get drafted to that NHL team's rivals, and it makes your rivalry a little bit bigger regarding each teammate, like each game. The rivalry gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and at the end of the CHL season or the OHL season or the Quebec Major Junior, I think they're all together. But anyways, at the end of the season, when you're at the championship and stuff like that, it's game 7 and stuff like that, and then you need to win this game. If you don't win this game, you don't get drafted first overall, and your rival does, and that like kind of kills your mojo and stuff like that. There'll be a good storyline for NHL for this game, just to have something to play on the side of Be a Pro, but also you can continue that person's career in Be a Pro if you want to. If you don't want to, that is completely fine. You can opt out of it and create your own character like you have been doing. And if you want to start in the OHL, or if you want to start in the Quebec Major Juniors, you could choose a team and start there at the age of 15, 16, and work your way up to the NHL like they did in previous years regarding Be a Pro. And Be a Pro, you used to be able to start your NHL career as like a 15-year-old. As a 15-year-old, you can start your NHL career, you start your OHL career, and you can work your way up until you actually get drafted in the NHL. That's a great concept. I wish they put it in this game. I wish they put it back into the NHL games. But they haven't. I don't know why, but they haven't. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't already. My name is Justin or Prez, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.